Hey everybody, it's Meli Playful, and welcome to my book Nook, where today I'm talking about It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. And yes, I am behind on my reading. I'm totally late to this party. It seems like every book club I'm in and every group I'm in, everyone's already read this book. And this is one of those books that has mixed reviews, and so it was really like I debated on whether or not I wanted to read it or not. So, nothing about the information that was like on Amazon or anything like that, like from the people who published the book, made me want to read this. It was more of like people talking about it that made me want to read. So let me go ahead and just read to you what Amazon says. Lily hasn't always had it easy, but that's never stopped her from working hard for the life she wants. She comes a long way from a small town where she grows up. She graduated from college, moved to Boston, and started her own business. And when she feels a spark with a gorgeous neurosurgeon named Ryle, everything in Lily's life seems too good to be true. Ryle is assertive, stubborn, maybe even a little arrogant. He's also sensitive, brilliant, and has a total soft spot for Lily. And the way he looks in his scrubs certainly doesn't hurt. Lily can't get him out of her head, but Ryle's complete aversion to relationships is disturbing, even as Lily finds herself becoming the exception to his no dating rule. She can't help but wonder what made him that way in the first place. As questions about her new relationships overwhelms her, so do thoughts of Atlas, her first love and link to the past she left behind. He was her kindred spirit, her protector. When Atlas suddenly reappears, everything Lily has built with Ryle is threatened. So none of that made me want to read it. None at all. What made me want to read it is people are like, this is an emotional roller coaster. Just get on this roller coaster and hold on and make it to the end and feel good about making it there. And so that's what I did. I got this book. I sat down. I read the first chapter and I went, ugh, I don't like Lily and Ryle. I read the second chapter and I was like, ugh, I really don't like them. Then I read the third chapter and I was like, they're growing on me. And then by the end of part one, I was like, wow, this is like a complete total whirlwind, really fast, too fast for me relationship. But I'm okay with this. I'm getting into it. I'm starting to I really like this book. Okay, I must like this book. I haven't put it down for hours. And then we deal with the real serious topic of domestic violence. It's kind of weaved through the whole book. And so when that happened, it hit hard. And I cried. I started building these tears up and I was like, what am I doing? Why am I crying? You know, I thought I didn't really like this character much, but I actually do, because she's strong. She's very strong, and she made decisions that a lot of us make when we're in situations that we feel like are out of control. And this really comes, I'm trying not to spoil anything, you get to see a side of things from a different point of view. And so I will tell you, trigger warning, if it bothers you, domestic violence bothers you, you know, you may not want to read it. But the good thing is this author knows how to intertwine what has to happen in her story without it being gruesome or causing you to just hurt and be sad for so long. Because she also taught us about forgiveness and moving forward and sacrifices that you make for the people you love, relationships, friendships, you know, you're bonded to people. And she handled this story very well. And Lily, by the end of it, I liked her. She was strong. She was a hero of her own life, and she completely wowed me. And so I get to the end of this book, and I was okay that it was over, but I kind of wanted to know more about what was going to happen to her life. And that's when I discovered that Colleen Hoover is writing another book called It Starts With Us. So if you read this book and you like it, she's going to have another one come out, which is going to continue Lily's story. So I'm pretty happy about this book. If I was to judge this at the very beginning of the book, I'd been like, 1 star, 2 star, but by the end of it I was, this is a 5 star. This is a really good book. It does have a lot of mixed reviews. I've saw like on Amazon where people have just dogged this book, and I've saw where people have praised it. I've never read a Colleen Hoover book until now, and now I'm interested in reading more, which is really weird because I've never really found myself being really into romance. But I enjoyed this one, and I think you should give it a try if you're into books that, you know, is boy meet girl, boy thinks about past. And let me tell you, it talks a lot about her past, and you get to know Atlas, and you're going to love Atlas so much. But if you're into that, boy meets girl, girl's in love with boy, girl thinks about, you know, the past shows up, and then all the in-betweens, and the jealousy, and the hatred, and the anger, and the sadness, and the heartbreak, and the violence, and the forgiveness, and the love, and everything that comes in this crazy relationship in this crazy world, and then it's a book for you. But if not, pass it up. I'll give you something else to think about next video I make. But anyway, thank you all for listening, watching, whatever. Sorry it's all just pictures with my voice over it. Unfortunately, I don't really know what to put up with book reviews. I don't know if I should like give fake characters and play out a little movie in front of you. But this is, for now, we get pictures. I kind of like it this way, where it's just me talking to you all. So thank you for coming to my book nook, and if you have read this book, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. If you've got a book that you want to recommend to me, let me know. Y'all have a wonderful day or night. Thank you. Bye.